Thank you all so much for stopping by today. So y'all, I am inside today. We have truly had some cold weather, and so cold that I don't even want to go outside. I think yesterday I ran outside real quick to take the trash out, and that was it for me. But although we're outside, I was ordering a few things inside. And so, the postal services are still running because I got a package that was dropped off that I want to share with you, and I want to unbox it together. I want to go ahead and get it unboxed because it has been sitting here for about 3 days, because if you can see behind me, like I've been bringing in lots of citrus plants that I still thought would suffer if I put them in the garage. So I just brought them in. Today was 50, but this weekend is still going to be, it's going to drop again. So I will probably take them out, just say maybe tomorrow, to get some natural sunlight. Then I might just bring them back in here. I know they're probably going to be totally confused, but in the end, they will see why it's all worth it. So let me show you what I ordered. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, so this was one of those emails. Y'all, I am on a lot of email lists. This was one of those emails where it was like a New Year special. It was after New Year. It was probably about maybe week 2 into the new year. But one of those email specials about, get kick-starting off because spring season is almost here. But what's inside, I want to share with you, are part of the plans of the garden. So let me just tell you this really quick. So one of the things that I love are blackberries. And if you remember, and I'll try to link the video, where we grew blackberries in the old garden, but we grew them in pots. They were by bushel and berry. They were amazing. And with our growing zone in the area, we actually got like two fruitings per year. So we would get one in the spring and then we would get one in the fall. Not sure how it will be up here. And we'll probably still grow blackberries in containers because they were just such a great addition to have, like on the patio, walk out real quick, get you something sweet, nice, and juicy. But I wanted to also create like a berry patch. So in the end, I want to be growing blueberries, which we already got some pink lemonade blueberries, but I also want to buy like some regular blueberries. I want to grow blackberries in ground, raspberries, and then we're growing a few strawberries in ground. But I want to eventually set up what I would call my berry patch. And so when I saw this special and when I looked at the variety, which I'll share with you in a minute, I was like, we have definitely got to grow these, because when I was little, y'all, and the blackberries grew wild, like on the side of the road or like down a walk path that we would use over my grandmother's house, I would literally collect blackberries, put them in my shirt, and we would walk home, because I can remember my grandmother. So her rolling pin was a glass Coke bottle, and she could make the best cobbler. Until one day I was bringing home so many blackberries, like every other day. She was like, don't bring home no more blackberries for a while. But I do still make blackberry cobbler. Probably not like she makes it. I make like the quick blackberry cobbler, but it's such a sweet treat to have. And so I want to be able to grow my own blackberries in the berry patch, because right now berries at the grocery store are ridiculous. So the blueberries right now, for I want to say maybe 12 ounce, maybe not even that much, are $6.99. The blackberries, I did catch them on sale, but I think they were $3.99. And then, you got the raspberries, and they're in those little containers, if y'all know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, let's just grow some. I'm not saying I won't buy any of the berries from the store, but it's always, like I tell y'all, it's always good to like supplement if you're growing your own. So we can get a flush of berries in, we can use them, we can freeze them, we can make jams with, and then if we need to, you know, we can go to the grocery store or the farmer's market to just supplement. So let me show you exactly what we got, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. Okay, so I first want to show you how they came packaged, and then we'll talk about the variety. And I also want to share with you why I chose these particular varieties. So the first one is Navajo. And I'm going to try to flash up a picture so you can see it like when it's blooming. And then this is also Arapaho, y'all. Okay, let me just let you look at it because I'm not about to be messing up the names. But again, I'll try to flash a picture. Now, the reason why I chose these is because both of them are thornless. So you remember the blackberries that I used to tell you that grew wild? They were not thornless, and you will hurt yourself, but I had it down to a science back in the day, and I just absolutely loved it. But these are thornless, but they also grow more of an upright habit because some of your raspberries and blackberries, they can kind of start leaning over when they bear fruit because the fruit is so heavy where they just kind of lean or may drop to the ground or may break. So these are more of an upright habit. Now, it did say that, you could kind of help it, maybe trellis it a little bit, which is that I still plan on doing that. And I think they don't get any taller than like 5 feet. So they also don't need a pollinator, but by having another different, they did suggestions. Like if you get this, you don't need a pollinator, but if you get this type, it could help with, more fruit. So that is how they look. And we definitely need to get these potted up because this is what you would consider kind of like bare root. So I want to get them potted up, but I'm going to have to leave them. I may leave these particular ones in the garage until it gets a little bit warmer, and then we'll start like sitting it out in the sun. And then soon come springtime, they'll start growing leaves on here. And I want to say, hold on, y'all. Did I really just take the sheet? Okay, wait a minute. I want to tell y'all the right thing. Okay, y'all. Oh, I'm so glad I looked. So I'm so glad I looked because I was going to say 2-year, but these are 3-year-old plants. And I got the 3-year not only because they were having a sale and you got a percentage off, but it bears fruit quicker. So in the past, I've gotten 1 year, 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old. So these are the 3-year-olds. So not saying that we're going to have a lot of blackberries this year, but maybe we'll have some. And then each year, I'm hoping that they'll put on more and more fruit. Okay, y'all, so I guess it would be helpful if I told you where I got them from. So it is a place called Tata Nursery. They're actually in Tata, Georgia. I probably went through the town, but it's Tata Nursery. And again, we got 2 different varieties, and they are the Navajo and what I'm gonna do, y'all, we're just gonna put them up on the screen. And they get about 4 to 6 feet tall and about 3 to 5 feet wide. And again, it says that it doesn't need any trellising. So I'm just picturing how it would look in my mind. And I just think it would be amazing just to have a beautiful berry patch that's full of blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, and strawberries. So comment below. Let me know if you currently grow any type of berries, what type. Let me know if you plan on growing any berries, or what's your favorite type of berries if you had one. Because if you've been following us for a while, y'all will know I like the flavor of strawberry, but I don't like the fruit strawberry. I will like put it in smoothies or juice it, but I know that my family loves it, so that's why I like to grow them. But I definitely love blackberries, and I look forward to making so many different things with it. So as always, thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you share this video with your family and your friends, and if you're not a subscriber, go ahead, tap the subscribe button. Make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and until the next video, bye-bye.